Buenos dias, Gunners Collective TV. Back at it. You already know, like a torta with some bad habits. Bye, bye. Let's get to the. Oh, let's get to the intro. Welcome back to the channel. And if you haven't already hit that like and subscribe button, make sure you go ahead and do that. Put your notification bell on all so that way you're directing the direction of the dope content that the gun stays kicking. I appreciate the support, man. I'm very humbled by it. Oh, that's the sound of motherfucking Crip Mac when he felt one. He tasted one, right? Soon as he got hit with one, and he knew it was at that moment. He knew. Oh, this motherfucker, right? He didn't chose up with the wrong one, right? If you've ever been in a fight, then you understand, man. You're getting it. And they catch you with a good one. And you know what goes through your mind? I'm going to tell you exactly what goes through your mind. Oh, right? Guys, on 55th, that motherfucker hits hard. That's exactly what went through Crip Mac's mind. But why was it going through Crip Mac's mind and not Adam? Where the fuck was Adam 22 at to defend his wife? Not his lady, not his girlfriend, not his fucking lover, right? His wife. Where was he at? Why did Crip Mac have to go out there? Cause I'll hold it down. The man just got out 2 weeks ago, week and a half ago, whatever it is, right? Out of federal custody, federal prison. And this man is out there taking fucking probation risks, violation risks on behalf of Adam. Damn, what some of these dudes will do for the bag, right? And Adam, if you notice, is never anywhere to be found when the smoke comes. But when the smoke clears, oh, I'll be back again. He's on his smoky shit, right? Let me explain something to you. So for those of you that didn't see it, Deen the Great, who is an alleged boxer, personality, social media influencer, whatever the fuck he is, right? He's been steadily on this campaign, going around, getting slapped up or slapping people. He took two good ones to the face recently, and it's been out there on social media. People are laughing at him, roasting him. I guess Rampage Jackson's manager slapped the dog shit out of Deen the Great, and you know it is what it is. Hey, if your whole shtick, if your whole get down is running around the internet getting beat up, then it is what it is. You know, so be it. But at the end of the day, how did I know he was going to end up on No Jumper? How did I know that Adam was going to make it a point and shoot to go shoot his shot at Deen the Great and get him over there? And when he did, what did he do? He didn't sit there and have a good interview and ask this guy, why? Why are you allowing people to do this to you? You're supposed to be a boxer. You're supposed to be about this business. Why are you allowing people to do this? No, you know what he did? He disrespected Deen the Great. And I know that Adam's going to say, well, Deen disrespected him first, but I watched that video. I watched that interview or that piece of interview that was conducted before Deen the Great got kicked out of the studio, right? And Adam was basically instigating drama and bullshit. He was disrespecting that man. And why was he disrespecting that man? I'm going to tell you exactly why he was disrespecting that man. The instigation was definitely real. And when Deen the Great started to bite back, when he started to put out there Adam's flaws and his truths, right? Adam didn't like that. So what did he do? He did what he does all the time, and he kicked him up out of the No Jumper podcast, right? Get up out of here. This is my toy. You can't play with it, right? This is my microphone. And Deen got on. But see, behind the scenes, they had came either this is all one big fucking plot employed to get fucking clout and to get views. And it's a big setup, which it, knowing Adam 16, it might be. Probably so, more than likely, right? And I'm going to tell you why, the Blues Clues that they left, that makes me believe this is all fucking fake, right? But in the meantime, in between time, Adam kicks him up out of the office because that man started to go in on Adam's wife. Now, it's not cool. You know, Lena always catches strays, literally, right? She always catches strays. But, you know, when you think about Adam and Lena's relationship, they're pretty much out there. A whole lot, right? And we already know by now he's a cuck. He's a cuck. He likes to get cuckolded. He likes to watch brothers, man, just pound that, or like, you know what I'm saying? Go fucking big black guys, right? He likes that. To each their own. You know, that's their relationship. But when it's out in the open, when everyone knows about it, then people are going to utilize that in an argument to make their point, to clown back. And because Adam instigated and started the beef and started, you know, the argument with Deen and started the disrespect, Deen clapped back with, man, everyone's trying to clap your lady's cheeks and you're allowing that. That's what you're known for. He told Deen that Deen was known for getting slapped up around the internet. And he said, well, you're only known for your old lady's cheeks getting slapped up around the internet, right? And then Adam got furious, right? So now, a couple days later, Deen wants his money. Now, whatever decision they came to, whatever compensation Adam gives these people to go on No Jumper is between him and his peoples, right? These people that continuously continue to go on this platform and know how ridiculous it is, believe that they will get some type of, I don't know, grand prize at the end of the rainbow. And literally there's rainbows all over that place, but they think they're going to get some grand prize and it's going to be all good, right? Whatever, to each their own. I'm not jealous, man, because I got invited years ago, right? I said, chale, no, I don't want to be part of them shenanigans. But I will say this, Deen pulled up and there's some compensation that needs to be had in this. And Adam don't want to pay him or give him his bag. So Deen pulled up to the No Jumper podcast in the back alley, the notorious back alley, Oparu, where it all goes down, right? The indictments, the fights, the rap music, the Lena clapping, like it all goes down right in that particular area. And what went down was that Lena actually pulled up while Deen the Great was trying to get in the building. Now, if you're already ostracized and kicked out of the building, they're not going to just let you back in the building. But if you notice all the time, anytime there's some negative type of shenanigans going on, Adam's never present. He's golfing, he's playing poker, he's in the background, him and Crip Mac getting a mamon from who? No one never knows, does one, right? And there's always something that he has going on where he can't go out there and handle his business. You remember when Milk 74 pulled up? Nope. Crickets. Adam wasn't in sight. You remember when American Cholo pulled up? Nope. You don't, because Adam was nowhere in sight. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of people that done pulled up, and, you know, I'm going to keep it real. Adam has gotten a little lippy and a little bit crazy with a few people because he feels brave because he has bodyguards with them Billy Westerns on him. But at the end of the day, when it's some real serious shit and hands are about to be thrown, nope. He'll pull up, though, if Kelpie goes on there. Oh, yeah, he'll do the Kelpie thing. But he sure won't do the motherfucking Milk thing or the American Cholo thing or the Deen the Great thing, right? So Deen is demanding money. $5,000 is what he's hollering. I guess that's the understanding that him and Adam had come to, his compensation for going on No Jumper in the first place. Being that Adam kicked him up out of the platform, Adam doesn't feel he has to give him anything. Hey, you gets nothing, like Willy Wonka. You stole fizzy lifting drinks, right? It's nil and void. You don't get nothing. I get the views. I get the money. You get me la pela puto, and Deen ain't feeling that. So at the exact time that Deen is pounding on the door, trying to get in to the fortress of No Jumper, right, where you're protected, except for Kelpie, he got slapped up, right? And Sharp, he got spit on. Like these guys were not, but certain people are. Anyways, right? Lena the Plug pulls up, Adam's wife, and of course, this man gets to not letting her get out of the car. Look, what he did to that woman, if it was real, that ain't cool. Don't impede her progress. That's a woman right there. Even though her shit is that big, she's still a woman just with a big thing. Let her go, right? That's grown man, grown folks business. When you make a fucking decision with another man and come to some type of understanding and sign a contract or whatever you do, that's between you and that man. Even though that man ain't acting like a man, that is still between you and him, and she has zero to do with it. I understand that Lena is his wife. Look, I'm over here defending Lena the Plug. Can you believe that shit? But it's the truth. She is a woman. No matter if she sleeps with every brother in South Central. How to survive in South Central. The case we're busting up Lena is fundamental. Yo, can't find that shit in the handbook. Take a close look at, and I am shook. Rule number 1, get yourself a Magnum. And get yourself something. Get yourself a shot, motherfucker. Anyways, you leave her alone. You don't impede her progress. But this man did not want to let her out of the car, was pushing the car door on her, was getting her agitated, and then Lena fought back. Lena was like, fuck you, this, and that. and she went into that building. Now, immediately upon her getting into that building, Crip Mac, oh, 55th car, he came running out in defense of Lena. Where was Adam? Where the fuck was Adam? Attention on la tira. Con permiso on la tira. Where is the white guy? No, the white guy with the slave mentality allowed Crip Mac to go out there and defend his wife. You know, I come from an era where a grown man defends his own lady, right? But I understand Crip Mac being the homie, feeling obligated because Adam looked out for him in some form or fashion, right? Came rushing up out of there and tried to squabble up. Squabble up. Crazy, scary, spooky, hilarious. That Walter came out, right? And tried to throw hands with a professional boxer and got 4-pieced up. He got the 4-piece extra crispy with a side order of sucker sauce. And as they started to throw him, and Crip Mac got size on him, Deen the Great stood his ground and said, what? He wasn't even, there was no fear in his eyes, and he went to throwing them things. And no one really connected. I think Deen landed one nice one, and Crip Mac landed the Stockton slap. And let me tell you something. When Deen caught him, Deen hit him with like a 4-piece. Boom, 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 right in the little fucking cuts. This is all I heard.
Oh. Hey, that
motherfucker felt that. He felt every bit of that. That fool was like, good, right? That right there. I've heard that sound. I've made that sound. In the history of Gunnerdom, I've made that sound. And you know what the sound is? That's that captain. That's the Raggy. That's that motherfucking Jetson. Here, your boy Elroy, right? I'm telling you. He did because he got hit hard. God. And immediately upon getting landed on, he backed up. And that was that. All that saving Lena went out the window. Now, Lena did come rushing out. This is what makes me believe this shit is fake. Okay, don't get bamboozled by fakery. Still, Adam doesn't even want, he's so smooth, he don't even want to be involved in the fakery. Because he don't want anyone to say, look, Adam, that was you. No, blame everyone else, even his wife. Throw her under the bus. He'll be all right. I wasn't part of that. Nope, that was between Crip Mac and King Pill. That was between Crip Mac and fucking 4 Extra. That was between Crip Mac and fucking the trans, whatever, right? So look at. Lena comes running out to hold Crip Mac back. And what does Crip Mac do? What does Crip Mac do? He gets to physically assaulting her in a SA manner. I'm sure she's not going to say anything, but I will. He gets to grabbing on her booty and all kinds of shit. God, it's been too long. It's been a long time. We shouldn't have left you without a one got to step through, step through. You know what I mean? You can damn near step through. He gets to grabbing on her shit, and that made me believe, oh, man, this is a big setup. They found another fucking sucker, Deen the Great, man, that's willing to go on there and sacrifice his soul, basically, his integrity, his morals, his respect, everything, just let it all loose on the table, man, for a few clicks and views. You know, and Crip Mac's such a dumbass that he's over there still playing the role, allowing Adam to get over on him, allowing Adam to utilize him in fucking stupid skits and whatever. If it was a real fight, Crip Mac lost. Now, let's take into account other things that are going on in Crip Mac's life. We're talking about a man that just got out of federal custody, did 2 years in prison, you know what I'm saying, for a Billy Western that didn't even work, right? And this man is on some type of federal probation. You know, he immediately gets out to throwing up gang signs, blue rags, blue bandana. I understand there's a persona and there's a character that he's playing, but at the end of the day, man, these people around him don't understand that he can get violated. He's out there fighting. He's out there rushing people. If Deen the Great wants to press the issue, he can say he assaulted him because Crip Mac swung on him first. He could go out there and get him violated. And what's people going to say? Oh, well, he fucked up. That's on Crip Mac. Yeah, of course. Where's Adam at? The same Adam that's supposed to be out there defending his wife is going to allow a homeboy on federal probation, a friend of his, to go out there and defend his wife for him? Poop butt shit. Straight Mark poop butt shit, man. I'm just being honest with you guys. That's the way I feel about the situation, right? You know, I've seen Crip Mac the way he's moving, and I'm glad he's going out there getting his bag, and I'm glad that he's out there, you know, pushing, and he hasn't switched up. But be careful, man. You're going to allow this motherfucker Adam with the slave owner mentality, and that's what he has, man. Utilizes everyone around him to get him the bag because there's no talent there. There's nothing there that can bring anything back. He utilizes other people, right? It is what it is, man. But to be totally honest with you, I believe it was all set up. It was fake, man. It's damn near AI, right? Once he started grabbing on Lena's booty, she's smiling and shit. Like, come on. They obviously don't feel threatened anymore. You know what I'm saying? Either that or that's just the mentality of Crip Mac. And that's a smooth criminal. Dun, 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 dun. You know, in the middle of getting boo-bopped, in the middle of a fight, that motherfucker had the wherewithal, the mind frame to say, whoa, right? To get him his little fill on. Hey, he said, fuck it. If I'm going back to prison, I'm going to say I was all up in them booty cheeks, right? That sitch. Hey, I was handling my business with that sitch. Right? That fool's crazy. And that's Mama Bear. Look, I truly, honestly believe, man, Adam is a circus over there. It is what it is, man. And people that continue to go there that have respect, you know, lose it. It just is what it is. There's an interesting, some people pulled up to No Jumper. I already knew about it a couple weeks ago, right? But there's some interesting interviews that are going to go on, man. I can't wait to do some content on them coming out of No Jumper. I want to see how this all plays out. And we'll leave it at that. That's upcoming, right? Like I said, man, I can't knock though Adam. Adam's a coward. He's scary. He didn't swing on the guy who fucking gave his wife fucking a foot long, you know? And now he's over here calling other people like, Adam, come on, stop. You're for fakeries. But I will say that, you know, Crip Mac ran out there quick. Whether it was fake or not, Crip Mac ran out there like, what up, guy? Hey, Crip Mac, he be having them thing. Didn't land one punch. Tasted a little motherfucking, a little right cross, and it was like, whoop. And that was that. Meanwhile, Lena's whole booty got felt on. So two people got their shit peeled. You know what I mean? And meanwhile, Adam's in there like, and my thing is, who has the camera? Who's filming this shit? Why was there a camera already filmed? Was it Deen the Great's people filming this shit? And he's the one that put it out there? Like, it's being filmed every little angle. You got it from all different angles. If that wasn't a production, I don't know what a production is, right? These motherfuckers got people bamboozled. Now they're faking fights on the internet. It's just fucking nuts, man, what goes on in No Jumper. Oh, it's all for entertainment. It's just entertainment. Just entertainment. But you notice Adam's never in the scene. All you see is eyes rolling back, black men, and fights. And Adam's never in the scene. See how he plays it? Anyways, with that being said, man, you know, I hopefully Crip Mac gets his shit together before he catches a violation. He lets people play him out, you know, and he's being utilized, and that's unfortunate. But hey, at least he got him a feel of Lena's booty. That you know what I'm saying? As long as her shit don't look like Cardi B, she'll be all right. Once it starts getting lumps and it needs to be held up by two straps in the back. Speaking of Cardi B, I'm just gonna say she's on a world tour right now, and I see her all over the internet. But why is she always wearing the same outfit night after night after night after night? Is that the only outfit that has the support to hold her fucking one guy up? Like, I'm just saying, take that red shit off already, girl. Put something else on. You know what I'm saying? And you know, most concerts they change throughout the her shit is being held up the whole time. The same outfit. Poochie. I'm just saying. Thumbs up, thumbs down. Heavy's going to be the head that wears the crown. See, I'm going to continue to strive, struggle, and strive for what I truly believe in, and that's the betterment of all people. You guys let me know. Do you guys think that was real, or do you think it was just like most stuff on No Jumper was just fake? It was a setup. Do you think motherfucking Deen the Great gave him a little taste of his medicine, and Crip Mac was like, come on, God, he ain't giving you no money. Oh! Let me know what you guys think, man. Like I said, man, it's all love. I'm waiting for this new interview that's coming up with these Norteños, man. I want to see what it's going to be about. Anyways, this video right here is sponsored by Barrio Liquors out there in Turlock, California. If you're ever in the Central Valley in Turlock, California, pull up, go get you something icy, go get you something slushy, go get you something cold to drink, right? Also, by Sticks and Stones Yard Service out there, Big Bad, Arizona, man. If you're in the Arizona area, Google Sticks and Stones Yard Service. Have the homeboy pull up and show you how to weed eat like a motherfucking G does, right? For reals. And I will let you guys know, yesterday I was not feeling the best, and I wasn't feeling the worst either. I was feeling better. But today I will be having some new supers. I did make a statement last night saying that the Super Norteño franchise was coming to an end, and I realized, let me tell you something a real gangster knows, right? We can't never let Super Norteño go away, man. We're going to keep it pushing. What about my cousin called me last night and was like, whooping, you're not going to talk about me no more? I said, whopping, sure the fuck am. You guys already know what it is. This is the Gun. Bang, bang. Make sure you guys go tune into the supers. Make sure you guys go like and subscribe on the Collective Clips. For those of you that don't know that I have another channel, it's more of a comedy channel based upon my life experiences and family. Go over there and support, man. Appreciate it. The Gun. Bang, bang.